My name is Will Keller. We are out here in Lone Oak, Furlough area, my family's property. My wife and I initially lived in Lakewood in North Little Rock in a small home, cramped community. You could reach out the bedroom window and touch your neighbor's house, essentially. We were wanting something bigger. We were planning on a family, and we were initially looking at other houses.
My name is Drew Keller, and we are at our family home and property out in Lone Oak Cabot area. I actually remember pretty much to the day when Will said, I found a piece of property. I want to show you something. It's out there. It's crazy. Just trust me. In my mind, I said, there's no way this is going to happen. And we came out, and he picked the perfect time. We came out around sunset, and I stood at the top of the property and overlooked everything and thought, yep, I can see myself here.
And somehow I managed to convince her that this was going to be a good idea and better than buying a bigger house anyway. And my wife being from Chenal and never living in the country, I didn't think it stood a chance. But somehow she agreed, thankfully, and 10 years later, here we are.
When we first started thinking of building, we thought we wanted to start with our forever home out here. And then we realized that's just not in the cards at the time. So we came up with the idea of building a barn dough out here so that we could just get out here and be out here on a daily basis with our family and start our family out here, knowing that down the road we would build our forever house.
It was kind of always a dream of mine, and also my dad's before he passed away, that we would eventually own some land together that we could hunt, fish, and improve upon. And we finally made that a reality.
I wanted to be, no matter where I was, in the house, in the kitchen, you could look out a window and see where we live. I mean, we live on this amazing property that I never thought I'd be able to have a house out here. And to be able to sit out after dinner with the kids and play outside and look at the water and watch the sunsets. That was pretty much our main thing that we wanted when it came to designing the house, was to be able to see everything.
It's ever-changing. There's always something new to do. And a lot of times the plans we make, we don't see the fruits of for 10 years down the road. All the trees we've planted out here, the changes we've made to the landscape, building this dock, building the house. I would say it's pretty close to what we had initially imagined, and we can't wait to see where it continues to take us.
I would say after coming home from work, picking up from school, running all the after-school activities, running here and there, coming home, sitting on the back porch, watching the kids, whether it's playing chalk, running, fishing, just being outside with them.
Really to having a legacy, something to pass on and hand down to family, hopefully, a place to grow up, have my kids grow up and make memories of hunting, fishing, enjoying the outdoors, just like I did with my dad when I was growing up.
I learned about Ag Heritage when Will called and said, I found somebody that is going to be able to work with us and give us the loan to be able to get the property. And I said, they can do everything we want. And he said, everything that we want and we need and more. And I said, great, let's do it.
We went the traditional route with a lot of the local banks, including banks that we had had a long relationship with. Despite our credit, despite our history with them, no one was offering what they would call a jumbo loan technically.
I mean, we found somebody that was able to actually do the type of loan that we needed, and we struggled with that for a while. We didn't think that being able to buy this piece of property was going to be able to happen until we found Ag Heritage.
And we were really running out of options. At one point we thought, well, we're just going to have to wait several years and keep saving up enough money until we can afford it on our own without a loan. And then a friend of ours set us up with Ag Heritage in Griffin, and that they were a real blessing and enabled all of this dream to happen and take place.
And they were there to kind of guide us through the process. It didn't feel like a business transaction. It felt like friends helping us where we needed to go and what we needed to do. And we just met them, and they said, this is what you need to do, and we trusted them.
They held our hand and made sure we got it done quickly and efficiently and at a great interest rate. So we couldn't be happier with it. Well, we love it. To us, it makes us feel like we're actually invested in something, unlike a traditional bank, and that Ag Heritage actually appreciates our business and that we belong to. We're part of the company. We have a say in things, and the check that comes every year is very nice. It helps out. It helps out with maintaining the property, maintaining the equipment we need for the property, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm not aware of any other bank that does anything like that, really. Hope and dreams for the future is just to enjoy the time out here with my family, as it's a blessing out here. It's just an opportunity you don't get living in the city, I feel.